Haleakala was inspired by actually my wife and I were on our honeymoon, and we went to Maui and we met up with some friends of ours there. So they really took good care of us, and he had lots of knowledge about the islands and spiritual knowledge and what each island kind of symbolized and meant. And he was telling us that Maui kind of represents the heart space of all the islands, and we kind of found that, like, as soon as we landed there, we just had felt like a lot of healing energy that was in the air, you know. And we were staying just below Haleakala, which is kind of the volcano that's there on Maui. And I didn't bring my guitar. I was there for like 1 week. I didn't bring my guitar, and just wanted to kind of rest and chill, you know. And we were staying at this wonderful place, and during our time there, they had this really intimate space. And as soon as I walked in, I said, "Oh man, this would be a great place for a concert." And the woman who was with us, who was working there, said, "Oh, well, look, how about Sunday?" You know, and I was like, "Okay," you know. And I was like, "I don't really have a guitar," you know. And she's like, "Oh, well, don't worry about it. We'll get you one." And there was this really nice guy there named Sean who let me borrow his guitar. And by that point, it had been, you know, because we got married the week before, and you know, here we were in Maui for a week or so, and so by that time I hadn't played guitar for like a few weeks. And I found when I picked up the guitar, I was just kind of like craving the instrument, you know, the feeling of playing it again. And I picked it up, and that melody just popped right out, you know, right away. And I found in the whole theme of like a lot of the songs on the album that, you know, wherever I was, there was kind of a spiritual, it was not necessarily a spiritual place, but there was something in nature that was speaking through me or giving me something. And of course there we were just below Haleakala, you know, and I really felt like this strong, like, grandmother vibe, you know, and really loving and nurturing, and just being there, that song I felt like she just kind of came through with that. And it was a really big lesson for me, big healing song, because, you know, it seems kind of a simple song, but for me it really is very emotional, because I felt like, in a lot of ways, I mean, I think it's kind of cliche, but my heart wasn't open, you know. And I find that in life there really is love, you know, all around us at all times. And I think a lot of the time it's our fault that we don't open our hearts and let that love in. And I found that, oh man, I think I was doing that a lot in my life, you know. So I think through my marriage and through just being in such a powerful place, meeting your life partner, I mean, there's so many rivers that were meeting there. And she was telling me, you know, you always leave it up to your grandma. Grandma always knows best, right? She was saying, you know, let that sweet love come in, you know, and you learn more the more you give. And I was just like, oh, so simple, why can't I just remember? Why do I forget it all the time? So that one was given by Grandma. She's the mother, Grandma mine, so Haleakala.
Always children, and you shall continue like stars. And so it is.